Once upon a time in a vast desert, there existed a large, gold lever. This wasn't just any lever. It was the lever that, if pushed, would end the world. Next to it was a large stone sign, which read, "Warning. This is the lever to end all things. Do not push in any circumstance." In the shadow of the lever, there was a snake named Nate. Nate had been given the incredible responsibility of guarding the lever to ensure no one would push it. He took his role very seriously. One day, a wanderer was traveling through the desert when he stumbled upon Nate and the lever. Intrigued, he approached and listened as Nate told him about his sacred duty. Over time, the man and Nate became great friends. Every time the man crossed the desert, he would visit Nate and bring him some food, and they would talk for hours. Nate would tell the man about all the times he had scared off curious animals and humans to protect the lever, while the man shared tales of his journeys. One day, the man asked Nate what would happen if he were unable to guard the lever. Nate explained that, while he did his best, he'd trained some local animals to keep an eye on the lever when he couldn't. However, Nate was the last line of defense. Years passed, and the man grew older. One day, while driving through the desert in his old truck, he found himself on a downhill path. To his horror, the brakes gave out, and he was speeding uncontrollably towards the lever. In a panic, the man realized he had to make a difficult choice. He could either swerve to the side, hitting Nate, or keep going straight and push the lever that would end the world. The man's mind raced, thinking of Nate, his old friend. But the thought of ending everything and everyone was too great. With a heavy heart, he swerved, hitting Nate. The truck skidded to a stop, and the man rushed out to check on Nate, who was grievously injured. With tears in his eyes, the man cradled Nate. Nate, struggling for breath, whispered, "It's okay. I understand. I'm glad you chose me over the lever." The man nodded, choked with emotion, and replied, "Better Nate than lever."